Yeah.
They was there.
When the first day he got there to like give the workout or whatever, when Errol was in the gym, when he visited the first time.
Yeah, I remember.
Then when he came back to start training with me, Errol was sparring and he walked in the gym and he saw him work or whatever. But then, like, Errol watched him spar last week and they were in the gym at the same time today. So, and Frank's always watching.
So how's the camaraderie between Errol, Spence, and AJ? Like, how they getting along?
Oh yeah, they good. They talk. You know what I mean? Like, you know, Errol's gonna ask him a couple questions here and there, whatever. And then when Errol is hitting the bag and working out, AJ watch like today, he's watching, you know, so it's like, you know, it's like a mutual respect, man. I think that's what most guys need to the next level, or get that thing back that they had before, right?
Yes.
Even for Errol, to see, like, you know what I mean, to see him do his thing, and it's always something to motivate they both work off each other. And then if you think about it, there's no other gym in the world you're going to find two, well, really, in the last 4 years, there's been no gym in the world with two unified champs, but especially like, and now undisputed champ, but especially with two champs, period, in the same gym.
And as you guys heard it from Derek James, that Anthony Joshua is learning from Errol, the Truth Spence, as these guys, these former unified, multi-champion, experienced fighters, superstar boxers, are feeding off each other's energy. I think that stateside, as it sounds, is good for Anthony Joshua. I think, if anything, Joshua could learn just by watching Errol Spence work the bag, work the body, be more aggressive, get in there, you know. And speaking of Errol Spence, actually the style of Spence is the type of way that people expected AJ to attack Alexander Usyk's body, which he did in spots, okay? He did attack the body with tenacious, nasty hooks, but I don't think they were enough. I don't think they were on the level of an EJ, the Truth. So I think, if anything, Anthony Joshua is learning how to get down and dirty with good body punches. I think he's a good body puncher. I think he's a good puncher in general. His punch placement, I think, is second to none. However, I think because of his perfectionized habits, I think that's why he doesn't punch as much. I think he wants to take each punch very calculatedly, and that takes time, and it also takes the fluidity and the activity away from your punch output. So with Derek James, how he explained it, hey, you know, I heard Errol Spence ask him questions, and they would go back and forth, and you'd see Anthony Joshua look at what Errol Spence is doing. So that's why I think it's more or less not just Anthony Joshua learning from Errol Spence and learning Errol Spence's tricks, which I believe he is, because he's a sponge. I believe it's reciprocal. It's reciprocated in a way that both guys are learning something that they either forgot or didn't use in a while. You pretty much relearn, because it's like a refreshment of the things that you've probably already known. Some things new, some things not new. Some things I think are just refreshed as, oh yeah, I do remember that. I do remember, that particular pivot in that particular trap, or that particular combination to the body, or the right uppercut, left hook, Errol Spence, of course, is a southpaw, but, a lot of things can be used, to everybody's benefit, especially when you're offensive fighters. And I think that's the key word with Anthony Joshua, offense, okay? Now, offense, a lot of people are expecting him to have a better output, but then again, you always have to remember defense, okay? Because defense has to go hand in hand with offense, So, yeah, being more aggressive in Derrick James's gym is a plus, but not learning or not implementing the defense side of things can be catastrophic as well, because you're just learning how to be your old self, but forgetting what you've learned that changed you in the first place. So it's good to hear that these guys are getting along, because as you guys can remember, Errol Spence and Anthony Joshua once had this cold war of a back and forth about the USA versus the UK back in 2018, 19. Yeah. So it's a good thing to see these guys collaborate together, feed off each other's energy, and definitely learn from each other, because they're roughly the same age. So I think, if to say the least, they're learning from each other. The energy's good, and that's positive, and I think that's the important thing. But you guys tell me what you think about this counterpunch with Anthony Joshua, Errol Spence, working side by side together, dogs and cats, living together, mass hysteria? But anyway, you guys tell me what you think. Please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace!